Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 16 to the I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body, shorty got that body, hit it once, no time, set up. You won't tell my time, stand on me, don't know my silence. This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Welcome to Jeffersonville, Indiana, home of the Jeffersonville Red Devils. I'm Evan Koba.
I'm Tyler Bright.
And I'm Cooper Turgagel.
Say, how y'all feel about Jeffersonville and Center Grove?
Well, Jeffersonville, they're coming off of a win in their last matchup against Providence, got the win 41-29, and that was a good part to the duo of Michael Cooper and Trey Singleton. They've been the stars of this squad so far for the Red Devils this season, and Cooper went 7 for 11 en route to 16 points and 4 steals, whereas Singleton posted 10 points and 7 rebounds. Elijah Cheeks also had a good outing as well, and now you're facing against an opponent from suburb Indianapolis, just in Greenwood, Indiana, against a team that's pretty much has the same record for pretty much most of the season, but they're on a 6-game win streak, so it'll be exciting to see what team we get here tonight.
Yeah, Trey Singleton coming back after being out early in the season, very big add for Jeffersonville, especially needed, especially when they started struggling a little bit in early January. The Center Grove, though, very hot right now. How do you feel about this game? Two very hot teams coming together to face off.
Well, I think for Jeffersonville, if they want to get the job done, they got to trust in their playmakers to make shots when they need them to. Move the ball around. Don't just shoot up a shot to shoot up a shot, but make sure you have great looks. Make sure you get it to your big man, whether it be Singleton or Douglas in the paint, whatever you need to do to post up on the block and try to control the paint. That's going to be a really key factor here tonight.
And how do you feel for the opposition?
For Center Grove, it's going to be more so stopping the star players, making sure Michael Cooper doesn't get anything going on offense, whether it's, maybe poke a pass from him. Maybe you need to do a full court press and guard him tightly on defense, but it's going to be interesting to see. So it's going to be, there's a lot of things, there's two ways that it can go. It can either be a really intense game between these two teams, or it's going to be a blowout. We'll have to see.
Yeah, indeed, a battle of the juggernauts.
So they're announcing the starting lineups right now, so going to be interesting to see who's going to start off with the momentum here in the first half.
Hey, Cooper, how do you feel about Jeff's roster tonight?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good shout. I'm excited to see Trey, Michael, and PJ all back together. It's going to be a great game.
And the gang's back together. They're ready for tip-off here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. The crowd just behind us is getting absolutely rocking tonight. And Center Grove won a tip-off. At number 20 with the ball. Michael Cooper, great defense, to number 11. Pass back to number 0. Ran into the paint, kid trapped. Man back to the arc. And passed out, Jeffersonville ball. Number 11, Elijah Cheeks, coming up the court. A pass to Michael Cooper. Give it to number 12, PJ. Just keep on passing around the arc. How do y'all feel about the ball movement early for Jeff?
They're doing a great job moving the ball around to each of their guys on the court. Hopefully everyone gets a nice touch there.
A 3-point attempt and is missed by Jeffersonville. A lot of passing early today here in Jeffersonville. Attempt by number 11, it's no good. In a fast break, Michael Cooper going up and it's in. The first 2 points of the game.
And a nice way to start off. Michael Cooper saw a lane and decided to book it down the court, and they were able to pass it down there. So he was able to get the first points here so far.
A deflection on, I think, by Trey Singleton, but it's Center Grove ball. Implying here a full court press over here. They pass it, double team. It passed out to number 22, number 0. But it's 3 is good. It's Kilton South, the sophomore. A good ball movement here by Jeff. And oh, it's a steal by number 11, Thompson. And it's a miss. But it's rebounded by Center Grove. But number 0, South. And it's again the midi.
Yeah, so Cheeks has the ball right now just dished it off, so he needs to be a little bit smarter with these passes here. Got to make sure that you're anticipating the defenders and what they may be able to do on defense.
There's seems to be a foul in Center Grove. This is number 22. Brandon, good passer. And there's a scuffle, but no foul called. The swing around the arc, Michael Cooper. The fade and load to Trey Singleton. He's double teamed, but it's escaped by, here's one, and a steal by number 0.
Singleton made a great pass there, trying to get it over to Nord, but it just didn't seem like Nord could control it in time, or maybe it was a weird pass from Singleton. Missed opportunity there.
3 attempted by South, and it's good. And Center Grove up 8-2 early.
Center Grove, they're coming out firing here on offense so far, and you can tell that they came in here with a chip on their shoulders.
Yeah, I'm sure Clinton South has been an absolute dog in the first quarter. I watch out, he could get even harder and could be a real thorn on the side for Jeffersonville.
And for Jeff, you know, they have high expectations coming off a semifinal appearance in their last season, and they want to build off that, and they want to keep the momentum going, and that's the expectation from the fan base as well. So maybe, you know, they may be struggling with that pressure early on in this game. We'll have to see how it plays out.
Attempted 3 by Michael Cooper, and it was a miss. The substitutions also out there. The pass around the arc, but it's very physical defense here by Jeff. Currently number 20, Gabe Baxter has the ball. It's swung around number 0, South. He gets stuck in there. Oh, what a steal. Looks like number 3, Joey Polk.
Yeah, nice steal by Polk in order to get some energy sparked into the scheme.
There's a 3 for Polk, and boom, it's synced.
Exactly what Jeff needed in this moment.
Yeah, Polk could be that bench warmer that heat things up. The ball movement, and it's wide in the 3. Very physical. It's the foul on Jeffersonville. Number 24, Sean Boyd, takes the foul. The shooting foul, and 2 free throws for Center Grove.
And Coach Wilkerson really trying to get an explanation on that call.
With Thompson attempting his first free throw, and it's a brick. So Cooper, how do you feel about the momentum of the game so far?
I think Jeff really just need to lock in. They've had a couple loose balls in their passing. Like Trey, he's been finding that open space. He's got that great court vision to be able to get the ball to an open player. They just need to get their hands on that ball, hold it still, and just overall just calm down.
Thompson sinked the second free throw. It's currently 9-5. Center Grove. Number 12 took a 3-pointer. It was no good. To PJ Douglas. Ball passed into Michael Cooper. A screen, a bit driving screen. There's a 3 for Polk. It's swished in. And Polk now accounting for 6 out of 8 of Jeff's points here.
Yeah, it's really starting to heat up here now in this mid-first quarter.
And there's a foul. It's a charging foul. And that'll be Jeff Ball.
And that's a break for you right there. Take advantage of that. Go down there, set up a nice possession here on offense. And next thing you know it, you may have the lead.
You gotta love a charge. You take the body on the line just for that one sling of momentum.
And this is a really important game for Jeff, as after this one, they're going to face a little bit more of some conference opponents heading on further into the season. So get these experience with a suburb Indianapolis squad that can prep you later when you get into tournament play later on.
The Cooper out, and he's slinging for a mid-range, and it's a miss. Now, Center Grove pushing the tempo up here. With Baxter the ball. Swinging around into the center. And nice steal by Jeffersonville. The combined effort. It is good. And the foul. And one come up here from Michael Cooper.
We were wondering when Michael Cooper is getting ready to show up now, and he just did right there, just under 3:30 in this game, and has a chance now to get the and one. So a nice take there, and a chance for an and one.
Yeah, I mean that duo of Michael Cooper and Trey Singleton working on the defensive end, it's a glorious sight.
You know, most teams are lucky to have just one of those players on their squad. Jeff has both of them, so it's kind of great to have the different playing styles and use that to your advantage.
The substitutions in here for Jeff Wilkerson in. And Jones in. Center Grove starting to pass it out, going into the half court. And Jeff defense being a brick wall over here. Out in the corner. Had to jump to get the ball. Number 5, and this is a ferocious defense by Jeffersonville. And it's a jump ball.
Yeah, a nice scuffle on the court, trying to fight for each possession that you can. You want to take advantage of every opportunity that you can get, and if you feel like you can steal an opportunity, go for it.
Yeah. Scratch that, Jeff won the ball. So now it's Jeff possession. Polk coming up the floor. It's cut for 3. And it was a miss. Sean Boyd hit there on the 3. Right, currently 11-9, Jeffersonville has the lead. And oh, look, there's a steal by Wilkerson. But got a little bit scuffled up there on the play.
Yeah, it looks like he got poked in there, may have lost a little bit of his breath there, but able to recover really well. And Jeff still has the ball, so you still have a possession to kind of recuperate and get something going.
Douglas in here to pass the ball. And substitutions coming up here soon for both sides. So how do you all feel so far about the defense of this game?
Well, it kind of seemed like the Red Devils got off to a slow start. Center Grove kind of punched them in the mouth, and they responded quickly to that. And now they have the lead, so it's more so being comfortable, anticipate what the defenders are going to do. Because if you just pass it too early and then all of a sudden one of the Trojans comes down on it real quick and has a fast break in an open lane to the basket, you're just giving away free points at that point. So make sure that you're being smart with your passes and you're setting up something that's going to be worthwhile on the possession.
Indeed, indeed. So the foul was upgraded to a transition foul, and Wilkerson shooting 2 free throws. And Wilkerson drained 1 out of 2. There's a timeout. It's time the rest here is crucial. No, scratch that, it's just a substitution. And this full court press from Jeffersonville is starting to get Center Grove on their toes a little. But Center Grove's using a lot of passes here. Barely moving.
I really like how tightly the Red Devils are defending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like tape just stick on there.
Pressing up right towards them.
Center Grove's going nowhere. And that's Jeffersonville ball. Immaculate defense on there.
Yeah, mental mistake by Center Grove there. Gets the turnover for Jeff.
Chiefs coming up here on the floor here for Jeffersonville. He's charging down to the floor like a matador, but it's passed back around to Nord. It's passed around the arc. Just using great ball movement. And Douglas with the sky hook.
Yeah, and a nice spin move by Douglas, able to kind of swirl his way into the hoop and into the basket, kind of owning the paint right there.
And this crowd behind us starting to roar.
Gotta love it when you're in a basketball-loving
state. There's a
state.
three here for number 12, but it's no good. And there's seems to be a foul. I believe number 22, Goodpaster, with the foul. There's 2 free throws here for Trey Singleton. Score is currently 14-9 Jeffersonville. So how do you feel about both sides' offenses, the ball movement and everything?
They're both doing a great job for the most part. Sometimes both sides rush it a little bit too much, but for the most part, they're having success. A little bit low scoring, but that's kind of been the emphasis of this game so far. It's gritty basketball, maybe something that you would see from like the bad boy Pistons and the 2000s Pistons, feisty on defense, trying to keep each other at bay.
Trey Singleton sinks 2 of those free throws. Number 20 Baxter bring up the floor, but the full court press making Center Grove jump for the ball. Look, they're all jumping over. This defense have been ferocious. Now number 0's in the corner, but he gets back out. South for their 3, and it's a miss. And Jeff pushing the tempo. And Cooper passing it back to Cheeks. The incredible ball movement here. Cooper the 3, and scored! And the Red Devils are hot right now.
I was wondering what Michael Cooper was going to do there when he first had the ball. I thought he should have probably taken the shot, but he got the pass inside and they moved the ball around the arc. Got back to Cooper and he's able to take the shot. Dead eye on that, and a timeout called right there to settle through. Jeff's really hot right now.
Yeah, I mean, that timeout just to avoid the 8-second, that is this defense. Oh, the 8-second happens, a turnover. Scratch that. Now Jeff here just settling into the half court. Letting waste time out here on this first quarter. Currently 19-9 in lead of the Red Devils. He's staring them down in an ISO.
Yeah, it's really been all Jeff here in this final minute.
Let's see if Cheeks can cook something up. He starts moving again, and Jeff's starting to swing the rock a little bit here. Nord finding Singleton in the paint, and Nord pumps it up to Douglas. Keeps dribbling around. The ball movement here is crazy. Cooper for 3, but barely missed. And that's the end of the first quarter. The current score is 19-9 Jeffersonville. Jeff leads here at Jeff Boys Basketball, presented by Maple Manor Christian, home live on the Red Devil Network.
Maple Manor Christian Home is located in Sellersburg, Indiana. It is a skilled nursing facility that strives to provide a home-like environment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and treats its residents with compassion, affection, respect, and enthusiasm. The services provided include medication, meals, housekeeping, and daily activities. Church services are held on Sundays and Wednesdays. Their website is www.maplemanorchristianhome.org.
Join the JHS Poetry Club, where we encourage you to express yourself among others. Meetings are held in Miss Rose's room after school at 2:30. Find us in room D202 on the third Tuesday and last Thursday of each month. Google Classroom code is ITJ7JDA.
Presented by Maple Manor Christian, home live on the Red Devil Network. So Cooper, how do you feel about this game so far?
I think Jeff has really shown great ability on the defensive side and the offensive side. They've locked down their ability from beyond the arc. Michael Cooper's gotten a couple shots from there. And a real issue for them in that last quarter was Clinton South. But Caleb Jones especially has just been able to lock him down, not able to get anything from beyond the arc.
And for Jeffersonville is Polk, Boyd, Singleton, Douglas, and Cooper. And on the Center Grove side, you have South, Thompson, Baxter, Owen, and Stark.
Got
And the
poked at our
balls are
desk right
flowing over
here.
There's an open three here for South, and it's drained.
Kind of an unfortunate possession there for Jeff. A poked basketball hits the ref as it was going out of bounds. If the ref wasn't there, it would have gone out of bounds. But nonetheless, you got to persevere through that. But Center Grove able to get a shot there.
And Douglas in there in the paint while we were talking, and that's good. 21-12 Jeffersonville. Oh, the ball almost got loose about there, and it's batted, but Center Grove keeps the ball.
Yeah, Center Grove getting a little bit sloppy here in this second quarter with these passes there. They got to control it if they want to get anything going on offense, but that also is a testament to Jeff on the defense, just poking stuff away, getting all hands to the ball mentality.
Yes, this Jeff defense is like a bear, it's like an aggressive bear, just swat, just swatting all those balls down. Inbounding ball here is Thompson, and there's a three for number 2. It's no good. Laney there, and Singleton with the rebound. Jeff going in a more fast-paced direction. And Cooper cooking over here on the left side of the court. And the pump fakes, but he passes it back. Jones here, the ball movement. This ball move by Jeffersonville, trying to set up the half-court offense. So far, how do you all feel about just the overall, just the amount of ball movement on both sides?
Well, Jeff's doing a really good job right there as they just made the shot.
That's Cooper there with a shot. He's been an absolute barrage on the interior today. There's a three for South, and it is drained. Man, he's like the third Splash brother out there. He is absolutely raining it down here in Jeffersonville.
Yeah, and so far he's got 11 points so far, the leading scorer for this Trojan squad.
I mean, more than 70% of Center Grove's points has been from South here. Definitely a worry from Jeffersonville.
Yeah, but Michael Cooper, he's had a good game of his own, having 10 points so far. You know, he's averaging 19 points a game. He's on that track so far with already 10, and we're only just now into the second quarter. So it's going to be looking like it's going to be another great day for Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mano y mano. You know, it's like your guy versus your guy. And it's so far Jeffersonville has been having the better role players. They've been able to contribute more than Center Grove.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wants. He wants to be able to control the game and be the playmaker and the facilitator of the squad and set up his guys who he knows he has the chemistry with. And we're able to set them up for success, whether it be, you know, Gilly Polk taking a shot from the three-point line or inside to Douglas or inside to Singleton. They know that they can control the post and get the job done.
So Cooper, how do you feel about the role players on both sides?
I think, to be honest, Center Grove is getting hard carried right now by Clinton South. He's been lethal from beyond the arc. And then Michael obviously killing it right now. You know, last time I spoke to Michael Cooper, he noticed how the last game I commentated for him, I said that he was going to drop 30, and he did. So he would like me to manifest that every game I do. So I'm saying he's dropping 32, 34 this game.
Yeah, I remember that game, and it seemed like we weren't really sure if he was going to get to it, but all of a sudden an explosion in the second half, and he was right back in it.
I'm betting the over on that. Singleton's about trapping double team to North. Shooting a three here. It is drained in. Jeffersonville is absolutely on fire from the arc. You don't need a one-man army when you have five-man army. When it comes to threes, Jeffersonville has been sinking them. Center Grove here passing it, going into the post. It's a hook shot. It is in. Thompson there. The junior. Jeffersonville going back into the post. There is a harsh foul on the interior. That foul, I believe, is on Thompson. And number 10 here, Jones, going to shoot 2 free throws. It's scratched that Baxter was the one who took the foul. Jones missed the first shot, but he's got another one. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
You know, Caleb Jones, a real young talent. It's only his second year of high school. He's been a great shout for the varsity team. That Floyd Central game absolutely popped off, had a great game for him.
Yeah, indeed, a lot of young prospects. The future is so bright here in Jeffersonville. There's a foul on there. And it's on Caleb Jones. It'll be Center Grove ball. The score so far is 27-17 Jeffersonville. Jeffersonville's been really hot so far. But in basketball, in the three-point era, no lead is safe. As fast as it is, very aggressive defense. The 4-court press, and Georgia stole the ball from him. And PJ Douglas in, and it's good. The layup. He just flat out robbed it from.
Oh my lord, this is absolutely disgusting what Jeff is doing to them right now. Not only with the players, but the fans. They are using their banter to sort of get in their heads, especially Clinton South.
So scratch that, I guess there was a foul in the process, and so the score is still 29-17.
But yeah, but going back to home court advantage, it's really a benefit to have that on your side when you have a basketball haven state like Indiana, the Hoosier State, where they love their basketball.
There's a steal. Jones pass to PJ Douglas. It's on the fast break. A failed Euro. But oh, there's 3 people jump for Cooper. And Douglas passing it back to Nord. And it's resetting back to the half-court offense. How do you all feel about Jeff's half-court offense here today?
Well, it's done them justice so far early on. After their slow start in the first 2 minutes of the game, they found themselves on offense, although on their last possession before they were able to make the score right there was a little bit of confusion right there in the paint, but they were able to come back and move on from that, move forward. That's the thing about playing sports, is you got to have short-term memory.
Substitution incoming. Cheeks and Polker are coming in. And Jones and Nord are coming out. The Baxter's passed in the ball for Center Grove. It's passed in to Laney. A very physical defense here, picking him up immediately. And Cooper's like a brick wall out here, just stopping him in his tracks. He's passed on to South. A hot hand here. He is double teamed. But it's Jeff Deason with a relentless. Number 2, Laney for 3, and it's no good. And fast pace here for Jeff. Douglas trying to push the tempo. And Polk here, the spin move, but there's a nice compensated steal from Baxter, and Jeff has the ball still.
Yeah, Center Grove's starting to lose their temper a little bit. They're getting mad out there.
I mean, you can see it in their faces.
Yeah, that's the problem, is if you lose your composure, the game's going to get out of hand in a hurry.
This ball movement by Jeff was making it really difficult to stop. And Wilkerson in the center, he's in the post. There's a shot, and it's airballed. But I believe be 2 free throws here. He was fouled in the process. But scratch that, he was scratched out his substitutions out here. And Cooper in here to pass the ball. In the post, or Cooper in the post. He's working on him. He's double teamed. The Wilkerson, and there's an easy basket wide open for Wilkerson. The sophomore here, he has a very bright future ahead.
Yeah, and he has the benefit of his dad being the coach and having that knowledge, a wealth of knowledge of professional basketball. Could be helpful for him.
Jones here with the 3 while he's speaking. I mean, this crowd was getting absolutely rocketed out here. Yeah, I love it.
So Wilkerson's talking it over with coach. He's trying to get an explanation. I think they thought Wilkerson called a timeout there, and they gave it to him. But Wilkerson's talking to the ref. He's like, he's trying to get an explanation right now.
Yeah, the out of bounds call was a little bit questionable there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, so the refs are talking it over right now.
The score so far is 33-20 Jeffersonville. And I mean, even with that out of bounds call, I mean, I feel like the refs have been pretty lenient so far. They've been as many whistles.
Yeah, they definitely have, and it's how you adapt in those situations, depending on what crew you have in your with your referees, and they do their best job. It's a hard job. Not anyone can just do that job day in and day out here for basketball games.
Oh yeah, I understand that completely. I used to ref soccer games. Oh my God, parents are the worst.
Yeah.
Especially, you would think the older games like the U15, U17 would be the worst. No. Oh, come on!
It's Single with a missed dunk, missed opportunity, but Cooper with the three. And three is more than two.
So even after that missed shot, able to redeem it on offense and seal it with a nice 3-shot.
South there in the ISO with Cheeks, but Cheeks is keeping his eyes weary. It's Center Grove feeding into the post for Owen. They swung back for three. It's number 5. And it's synced in. It's Braden Stark. But Jeff is pushing a tempo. The Singleton right in the paint immediately. It was pulled with a wide open three. But it's no good.
Yeah, I thought they went a little bit too quick on that possession. No need to push it down the court that quickly. Kind of slow down, play a little bit more slower pace so you can settle things down, get some things going on offense, and really settle in. No need to rush it down the court.
I believe there was a blocking foul or something, and Center Grove's taking 2 free throws here. They're currently 36-23 Jeffersonville. How do you feel about the free throws so far in this game, Cooper?
I mean, you know, on and off at times. Jeff's done pretty good from the line. I think both teams have kind of been pretty decent over so far.
And one of the hard things about free throws is that, yeah, there should be a given if you're playing basketball. You think, oh, free throws should be made. But when you have a loud atmosphere, sometimes things can play into that, and sometimes you make it or you miss it. And in that case, he was able to make it.
Yeah, Thompson with both free throws synced in there. Currently 36-25 Jeffersonville. And Cheeks pushing up the tempo. But Douglas turns around and it's back into half court. And Polk here passing around a lot of ball movement here around the arc, but not much effectiveness here for Jeffersonville. There's a quick steal there. Thompson tried to steal it, but it went out of bounds. Jeffersonville ball.
Yeah, you know, going back to the free throw conversation, when I think of free throws, I kind of compare them to like penalty kicks in soccer. Like, it looks easy. You think it should be easy. But when you have all that added pressure, it is so hard to score.
Yeah, and you have some of the best basketball players of all time in Shaquille O'Neal. Fantastic center. Could not make a free throw for his life. So it's just like, you know, it's for some players it's easier than others, and sometimes the atmosphere plays a factor into it.
And there's a slip up by Jeffersonville. It just fell right out of the hands of Cooper, and it's Center Grove ball. You know, you can't be perfect all the time, but that stings a little bit, to say the least. And Center Grove almost had their own mistake, but it's recovered by Laney. And Jeffersonville really applying the tape here. It's even going through screens here. There's a three attempted by Jones, and it's made.
In Center Grove, they're really starting to heat up here at the three-point line. They've made some back-to-back shots for three, and it's really impressive.
And there's an amazing post work by Singleton, and it's in for 2. And this crowd is starting to do some chants, all right. The Center Grove staying safe with the ball movement, feeding into the post, but Douglas is a brick wall, and it's projected. And Cheeks sends it out. It's Cooper with a dunk! What a bombastic energy raiser.
What just happened? What did I just watch? Oh my gosh, that gives me flashbacks to LeBron James, oh my lord. Boom, 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 boom. You'll love to see it.
Gotta love Michael Cooper with the jam, slamming it with authority.
Yeah, there's a blocking foul by Cheeks, but this crowd is going to explode like Hiroshima. It is. That dunk was absolutely electric.
That's my glorious king, Michael Cooper, right there. That's the kind of stuff he does. You never expect him to dunk, but he's got that jumping ability. He's got that ability inside the arc. He's going to do what he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, there are not a lot of people in high school who can make an explosive dunk like that. And number 23, Owen, here up the line. His first shot, and the crowd got into him. That's a miss.
Just like we said about those free throws, they're not always that easy.
Especially with after that dunk, this crowd waking up Do not actually take the beast. There's a second free throw here for Owen, and it's synced. He learned his lesson. Currently 40-28 Jeffersonville. With 51 seconds left on the clock. With 51 seconds left, this is going to be way more faster pace, you would think, right?
Yeah, it definitely seems like it would. Now is a more appropriate time to take a faster pace, or you just sit with the ball like you did in the first quarter. Looks like that might be what Polk is doing.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't a bad idea. Sungrove starting to be a little hot, and in order to neutralize it, you just go slow. But Jeff is throwing some ball movement here. For a lot of passing, playing hot potato with the ball. And it's just keep passing around the arc all over the place. Just people trying to get open. How do you all feel about the amount of passes here tonight?
Hey, whatever you got to do to make yourself put yourself in the better position to make a shot.
They're finally trying to get in play. Polk with the dribble move. With Douglas trying to charge in like a matador, but it's no good. There's one last Hail Mary attempt. It barely misses it. Still an air ball. Jeff leads here at halftime, 40-29. The Jeff Boys Basketball presented by Maple Manor Christian. Home live on the Red Devil Network.
Maple Manor Christian Home is located in Sellersburg, Indiana. It is a skilled nursing facility that strives to provide a home-like environment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and treats its residents with compassion, affection, respect, and enthusiasm. The services provided include medication, meals, housekeeping, and daily activities. Church services are held on Sundays and Wednesdays. Their website is www.maplemanorchristianhome.org.
Follow the JHS-News on Instagram and Facebook for the latest news coverage at JHS. All stories are created and published by student journalists. The Hyphen covers events, school sports, club information, and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for your halftime entertainment tonight, and we will be crowning our winter homecoming king and queen. Everybody looks great tonight. You know you love a homecoming game, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a great moment for all these people to come out here, and you know it's a special moment for people. You know, some people, they remember these for the rest of their lives.
It's a great sending off to our seniors. Everybody looks great tonight. Earlier this week, the entire Jeffersonville student body, they all voted for their homecoming king and queen candidates, and they voted for the court as well.
And with that, we're going to throw it over. We're going to throw it over to the public address to announce some of the people here on homecoming court.
Earlier this week, the entire student body voted for homecoming king and queen and the candidates and their court. The students I present to you tonight represent their respective classes by the result of the school-wide vote.
How about a nice round of applause for the entire group? Representing the freshman class of 2028, I would like to introduce Tyson Gales and Reese Dobson. Tyson is the son of Tyrone Gales and Sophia Boyd. Reese is the daughter of Mark and Jamie Dobson. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Gales and Reese Dobson.
Also representing the freshman class, I would like to introduce Kaden Merle and Marley Williams. Kaden is the son of Larry Merle and Danny Longus. Marley is the daughter of Kevin Williams and Katie Franz. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaden Merle and Marley Williams.
Representing the sophomore class of 2027, I would like to introduce William Honecker and Ariana Adams. William is the son of Bethany Macklin. Ariana is the daughter of Charles Adams and Amy Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, William Honecker and Ariana Adams.
Also representing the sophomore class, I would like to introduce Parker McCloskey and Katie Nord. Parker is the son of Jeffrey McCloskey and Tammy Price. Katie is the daughter of Joshua and Jesse Nord. Ladies and gentlemen, Parker McCloskey and Katie Nord.
Representing the junior class of 2026, I would like to introduce Jacob Lantrip and Kendall Curry. Jacob is the son of Will and Kaylin Lantrip. Kendall is the daughter of Ty and Nicole Curry. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Lantrip and Kendall Curry.
Also representing the junior class, Maxwell Schoonover and Emma Pennington. Maxwell is the son of Michael and Junifer Schoonover. Emma is the daughter of Ashley LaCroix and Jesse and Alicia Pennington. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Schoonover and Emma Pennington.
Representing the senior class of 2025, I would like to introduce Luke Church and Violet Fondrisi. Luke is the son of Eric and Angela Church. Luke plans on continuing his education to obtain a degree in finance and accounting. He has a strong desire to accomplish that goal debt-free. He looks forward to having a simple life with God, a strong wife to be his companion, and to have financial and spiritual stability. He looks forward to seeing how his next 5 to 10 years develop as he works towards refining these goals. He is excited to see what his parents have instilled in him and what the teachers and staffs and coaches throughout his time within the GCCS community have helped him in being prepared for what is ahead. Go Big Red!
Violet Fondrisi is the daughter of Sean T. and Lisa Fondrisi. Violet plans to attend the University of Louisville to study sports media. She is a member of the JHS Varsity Cheer Squad, Student Council Treasurer, Anchor Club, National Honor Society Project Leader, FCA, Business and Entrepreneurship Academy Student Ambassador, Youth Philanthropy Council of Southern Indiana, Jeff Club Cheer Coach, and holds the Senior Class Secretary position. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Church and Violet Fondrisi.
Also representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Andrew Hodgen and Kulan Gombayar. Andrew is the son of Amy Hodgen. Andrew plans on attending the University of Kentucky to major in nursing. He is a member of the National Honor Society and Student Council and is a part-time brewista at 7 Brew.
Hulan is the daughter of Gombayar Budajav and Debbie Mektiv. Hulan plans on attending college to study pediatric medicine. She's a member of the Eco Club, Student Council, Anchor Club, National Honor Society, swim team, and is the senior class president. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Hodgen and Hulan Gombayar.
Also representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Matthew Lowe and Madison Pritchard. Matthew is the son of Matt and Ashley Lowe. Matthew hopes to attend either the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, or the United States Military Academy at West Point. He is a 3-year varsity tennis player as well as the team captain, a member of Student Council, and holds a position in National Honor Society.
Madison is the daughter of Scott Pritchard and Kimberly Bowling. Madison is planning on attending college to pursue a double major in political science and public policy to ultimately study constitutional law and pursue a career as a judge. She is a Student Council co-president, member of Anchor Club, Public Service Academy student ambassador, co-captain of Invitation to Dance competition team, member of the National Honor Society, and the Hyphen newspaper as feature editor and lead photographer. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Lowe and Madison Pritchard.
Also representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Coy Raymer and Kaya Arnold. Coy is the son of Jeff and Kim Raymer. Coy plans on attending college to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing with the ultimate pursuit of going to a medical school to become a dermatologist. He is a Student Council co-president, vice president of the National Honor Society, senior class executive board officer, Health Service Academy student ambassador, and a varsity swimming captain. He is also a member of the Pacesetter Aquatics team and the Youth Philanthropy Council of Indiana.
Kaya is the daughter of Jill Arnold. Kaya plans on attending college at Purdue University or the University of Minnesota to double major in animal science and veterinary medicine to get her DVM to ultimately become a zoologist and wildlife biologist. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Eco Club, Pacesetter Aquatics, captain of the JHS swim team, Southern Indiana Youth Philanthropy Council, and holds a position as Anchor Club co-president. Ladies and gentlemen, Coy Raymer and Kaya Arnold.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we would like to announce the 2025 Winter Homecoming King and Queen.
Last year's Winter Homecoming King, Pierce O'Neill, is here to crown this year's king. Pierce is the son of Jason and Renee O'Neill. Pierce is currently attending Indiana University Bloomington, pursuing a degree in management. He is working in the School of Education Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion.
Last year's Winter Homecoming Queen, LaQuaya Gold, is here to crown this year's queen. LaQuaya is the daughter of Earl Gold, Sophia Mitchum, and Taiwan Mitchum. LaQuaya is currently a freshman at the University of Louisville, majoring in nursing. She also works part-time at Kroger. In her spare time, she likes spending time with her family.
The Jeffersonville High School Winter Homecoming King for 2025 is Luke Church.
The Jeffersonville High School Winter Homecoming Queen for 2025 is Violet Fondrisi.
How about a round of applause for all the King and Queens candidates and their court members?
Time for some more basketball. But we'll get right into that after a break.
Maple Manor Christian Home is located in Sellersburg, Indiana. It is a skilled nursing facility that strives to provide a home-like environment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and treats its residents with compassion, affection, respect, and enthusiasm. The services provided include medication, meals, housekeeping, and daily activities. Church services are held on Sundays and Wednesdays. Their website is www.maplemanorchristianhome.org.
Join the JHS Poetry Club, where we encourage you to express yourself among others. Meetings are held in Miss Rose's room after school at 2:30. Find us in room D202 on the third Tuesday and last Thursday of each month. Google Classroom code is ITJ7JDA.
We're ready for some more basketball. It's been a great game so far. 40 points to Jeffersonville, 29 to Center Grove. Center Grove's been killing it from beyond the arc, but inside the paint, not so much. That's been their struggle point so far this game. Jeffersonville killing it in the paint, killing it from beyond the arc. Just jump shots in general. What's something that Jeffersonville really needs to just keep going, keep the pressure up? How are they going to do that?
Well, they need to do better defending on the perimeter. Center Grove's getting a lot of shots from three, and that's really what's kept them in this game. And yeah, they're down by 11 points, but honestly, Jeff would be up by more if it wasn't for those three-pointer shots. And a lot of those shots aren't being contested, so contest those shots, really press up on defense to make sure that they can contest every shot and really give them a fight. Don't make them earn those buckets.
Yeah, and somebody that really needs to get that lockdown defense on is Clinton South for Center Grove. He's been absolutely lethal from beyond the arc. So far, 14 points in this game. Almost all of them have been from the three-point line. He's been killing it.
I mean, you can say that, you know, for Center Grove, their pain is in the paint.
Absolutely.
It's just not like it's been all threes for them. And you live by three, but you die by the three.
Yeah.
And when that turns cold, it's a awful thing to see if you're a Center Grove fan.
Yeah, and Jeffersonville were struggling with their defensive ability in the beginning of the first quarter from trying to lock down Center Grove beyond the arc, but they were able to lock it down, especially from Michael Cooper, Trey Singleton, and Caleb Jones. They were absolutely lethal in the defensive side.
And speaking of Michael Cooper, 17 points so far in the first half. So he's getting up to his average is 19 points a game. So all he needs is 2 points. So he should be able to get over that. And also just the fact that he's in the 1,000-point club for his career here. So a very successful and storied career as he moves on to Division I basketball.
Absolutely. You know, I don't really talk about this enough, but Michael Cooper is one of those people that inspires me to be the man I am today. I absolutely love that man and what he does for this basketball program. And as I said, he said he's going to drop. I said he's going to drop 30 tonight. I'm saying more 35 now. He's on fire right now, but we'll just see how this game goes. I'm just trying to speak it into existence.
But those are the players that you love to see. They're great. Not only are they great basketball players, but they're even better people. And they go out there and they do a lot for the community, and people love to watch them play basketball. So that's a great insight.
And that's what Wilkerson really tries to focus on with these kids. I mean, I know most of them. I went to middle school with that core four, Sharon, with PJ, Cooper, Singleton, Sean Boyd, all of them. They're great kids, every single one of them. And so is the rest of the team. As we get started back on, Trey Singleton. Nice little hook to go ahead and get this first half started.
If I'm Jeff, I love how Singleton's getting warmed up, because if you have Michael Cooper and Trey Singleton, both warm and hot, you're not stopping Jeffersonville. There's no way around it.
So Center Grove's trying to get the ball around, trying to find that opening. PJ is locking him down right now. Singleton gets the tip, but they're able to recover the ball. Once again, that lockdown defense from Douglas. Not able to capitalize off the post as Jeffersonville gets the rebound. Douglas running up the court. You know, I'd want to say that wasn't a charge. That was probably the most obvious charge I've seen this game so far. A little bit of a silly play from Trey Singleton there, but you know, it's the heat of the second half. They're just trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, sometimes you have those mental mishaps. They happen here and there, but now it's more so move forward, move on, have that short-term memory.
Absolutely.
I mean,
to quote Ted Lasso, think like a goldfish.
Wise words from a wise man.
amazing show. He also sold that charge very good, though. I'll say that. Oscar-level acting right there.
So, Center Grove is now trying to dance it from beyond the arc. But once again, that Jeffersonville defense is just, they're unable to get past it. Michael Cooper locking down South. Now, trying to find an opening as Gabe Baxter is able to get that mid-range shot. Jeffersonville dancing around the arc once again. It's worked out for them very well, just sort of passing around the outside of the three-point line.
Yeah, it's almost like hot potato. You pass it across until it finally works.
As Trey Singleton gets 2 more points on the board.
It's nice how he was relentless on getting that ball in the hoop. Yeah, it failed the first time, but no one else ever for the second time.
Had a little bit of a full court press there. Singleton and Douglas doubling up. Sort of worked out a little bit, but Center Grove was able to capitalize, get the 2 points there. Douglas now with the ball. Finds Nord. Nord for three. And air balls it. Unlucky.
Yeah,
South gets the rebound. Starts running up the court.
The halftime speech may have not been as motivational as we thought.
And a nice hook shot from Langley. Timeout called. Wilkerson trying to talk it over with his kids, get them back in the game. Center Grove, they're starting strong this next half. What's something that Jeffersonville needs to do to, get back into this game? Because I wouldn't say they're struggling, but they're not in that same hot fire form they were in that first half.
I think they just need more energy on the court. They need more guys who are just fresh and ready, because I think Jeffersonville's defense was great when they were just absolute, ferocious. They were just not going away. They were shot like duct tape. And I think you just need some guys who are out there. You just need to do some substitutions that are just get more energy injected into there.
It's kind of similar to how they started the first quarter as well. Just didn't really have a lot of energy, a little bit slow out of the gate. But they were able to kind of recuperate and finally find themselves, and that's when they exploded from that point on.
Yep, and Jeffersonville have made a couple substitutions. That Fab 5 of the River Valley troop. And Singleton drains the three from beyond the arc. Douglas, my bad, everybody. Michael Cooper locking him down.
There's that full court press again.
Lobs it over to the other side of the court. But locked down by Sean Boyd.
If I'm Jeff, I'm starting to really hesitate on keep doing this full court press as time warns on. You have the lead, you can play a little more safer. That's how I view it, at least.
Thompson with the ball. Thompson for three. Hits the rim. Bounces out of bounds. And it will be Jeffersonville's ball.
Yeah, Douglas was really fighting for a case there. Wasn't sure if he really thought that they had the ball there, but the ref's gonna, give it to Center Grove. So Douglas tried to fight for his case there, but just unable to get it.
I know I'm supposed to be non-biased. That was an absolutely blasphemous call right there. But we're just gonna keep it going as South goes for the mid-range. Airballs it.
The ball don't lie.
Thompson. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. A disgusting block from Singleton as he drives up the court. Gilly wide open. And he drains it.
Like I said, ball does not lie. If there's an absurd call, the ball will not lie. It will give you the three.
Oof. That's one thing that I like about this Jeffersonville side. They will always keep their composure on a call that they don't really like that much, and I think that's another thing that Wilkerson has tried to drain into the team spirit and all that.
Exactly, because that's what championship teams do. They don't dwell on calls that don't go their way because they know that they have faith in themselves that they're going to bounce back.
But you always have those stints of you lose the composure. Like to quote LeBron James, the bubble, ain't that our ball? That was kind of that moment right there. Thompson in the post, trying to find an opening. Get to the Baxter. Baxter looking, trying to set something up, but locked out by Wilkerson, 20 on 20. Caleb Jones, once again, an absolute lethal defender for this Jeffersonville side. South goes for the three. Is not able to capitalize off the corner. And it will be Jeffersonville's ball.
All I gotta say, before that call, Center Grove was hot. After that out of bounds call, it's been the total opposite. That says something.
You gotta love the Jeffersonville crowd. You gotta love it. The atmosphere is absolutely amazing here every single game. And boom! As PJ Douglas, another shot from beyond the arc. When you look at him, you see the big man, and you don't think they got that much of a jumper on them.
Yeah, so far he's got 12 points for the number 12 himself. Having himself a nice quarter.
Caleb Jones gets the rebound. Get to the pulp. Douglas is going for another three, and he drains it. That's 3 for 3 for PJ Douglas. Oh my Lord.
And one more three, make it a Wendy's meal.
Yeah, and Center Grove calling a timeout, trying to cool him off.
The score is now 56-35. Jeffersonville leads with around 3 minutes left in this quarter. Center Grove, they really started, kind of getting back into the game, but they've kind of lost it again. What's kind of something the coach really needs to get into the Center Grove team's head?
Another thing I've seen just from the amount of games I've watched for Jeffersonville is that his team, they struggle in the first half, or in particular the first quarter especially, but they start getting warmer and warmer as time goes on, and it's like a war of attrition, and they always win the war of attrition.
Absolutely.
Yes. So going back to your question, I think in order for them to address that situation, they just need to wake up and be smart. Don't make fouls, and some of that's out of your control because the refs are making calls, but just play your brand of basketball. Find the playmakers, you have them, like PJ Douglas taking over here in this third quarter. That rely on him. Shooters are going to shoot, and you have them on the squad with Singleton, Douglas, Cooper, Polk. You have a plethora of playmakers on your squad.
Absolutely. And I think that second half, the little halftime thing, really calmed down Center Grove a little bit. They were really starting to get a high temper there for a second. Center Grove inbounds the ball. Ball is taken out to Jones.
Well, sorry about that. Look at the zone format here by Jeffersonville. Don't see it a lot in high school. But they switched back to man, so.
Absolute lethal defending from Jeffersonville. Jones the ball again. Drives it in. Not able to get it. Thompson gets the rebound for Center Grove. Runs out of the paint to the three-point line. Jones back with the ball again. Jones goes for the three. Oh, it was a rough shot there. Hitting the corner of the rim. Michael Cooper trying to get something started. Hands it off to Nord. Nord looking around. Gets it back to Douglas. Douglas, no. Oh, it was about to be a 4 for 4 right there. If that had happened, I would have lost it right there. Douglas goes for three. Unable to capitalize on that one.
Well, sometimes you have those heat check shots. And sometimes they don't always fall your way.
Yeah, but don't let one shot discourage you. Keep taking those shots. Yeah, unable to get it right there, but who knows? The next one, you're right back at it, and the heat keeps pouring on.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got that confidence. He's got that composure. He's going to keep shooting from beyond the arc. And it's stolen by Singleton. Singleton driving up the court. No look pass to Nord. Oh, my Lord. And Nord drains the three from a beautiful, beautiful assist from Trey Singleton.
Uno, dos, tres.
And that's just next level basketball. Making that, he could have totally gone inside and just taken the layup there, but the no-look dish out into the right corner and able to trust your playmaker, make that shot, shooter's going to shoot, and banks it right there.
That was like a Rajon Rondo-esque pass right there. Some beauty right there.
Hey, I saw a Rondo jersey up here, so everything's in connection.
Who knows? Maybe in a couple years you'll see a Singleton jersey in these stands.
I 100% believe that. I know in 4, 5, 6 years' time, I'm going to be buying an NBA jersey of his. You can count on that. So, Center Grove looking for an inbound, and he tried to save it. Jones was not able to save the ball from going out of bounds. It's a little bit of a rough pass.
Come on, Jake Paul!
The Jeffersonville crowd completely buzzing right now, shouting out anything they can to get into the Center Grove's head.
It's definitely affecting us.
Yep. Michael Cooper, he's got a beautiful jumper on him. That's the kind of stuff, when I see him jump for that shot, even though he doesn't make it all the time, it's just such a beautiful sight to see as Douglas is able to get the rebound and get it back into the basket.
Yeah, and that was a nice catch off that rebound by Boyd, able to get it into Douglas to make the shot. Really had to leap up for it.
Yeah, you can see his Jeff defense being ferocious again. That's a very good sign.
South, once again, misses another shot as Michael drives it in. Oh, my. Ooh. What can I say? What can I say? Absolutely beautiful basketball right there. Jeffersonville gets the ball back. Back to back! A beautiful roll up from Michael Cooper and a great dish from Trey Singleton.
Coach Wilkerson telling his squad to get back down on defense. Yeah, it was an amazing play, but also still got to play defense.
But I mean, talking about that play, I mean, Cooper's, I mean, as the steal again, a fast-paced offense here for Jeff. Can't even speak right now.
Michael surveying the court, trying to find something, trying to set something up, telling Trey to push off a little bit, set up a ISO a little bit. Oh my gosh! Oh. And the little celly from him, you know that's going on the Era Sports post. You know that's getting posted.
Send that to Sports Center. Send that thing to ESPN.
Jeff leads 68-35. Jeff boys basketball presented by Maple Manor Christian Home live on the Red Devil Network.
Maple Manor Christian Home is located in Sellersburg, Indiana. It is a skilled nursing facility that strives to provide a home-like environment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and treats its residents with compassion, affection, respect, and enthusiasm. The services provided include medication, meals, housekeeping, and daily activities. Church services are held on Sundays and Wednesdays. Their website is www.maplemanorchristianhome.org.
Follow the JHS-News on Instagram and Facebook for the latest news coverage at JHS. All stories are created and published by student journalists. The Hyphen covers events, school sports, club information, and so much more.
Welcome back to Jeff Boys Basketball presented by Maple Manor Christian Home live on the Red Devil Network. Jeffersonville currently 68 points. Center Grove 35. Jeffersonville absolutely smashed it that last quarter, especially from the likes of P.J. Douglas, Michael Cooper, and Trey Singleton. Trey Singleton absolutely lethal on defense and offensive rebound, killing it. And then Michael and Trey, they've been lethal from beyond the arc. It's been an absolutely beautiful play from the both of them.
Yeah, Cooper's got the Black Mamba number, 24 points so far through 3 quarters. Let's see if he can get up to that 30 number, 35 number that you're hoping for. We'll have to see.
Yeah, Jeff's defense has been so good that affected the guy who's shooting a half-court shot. I mean, they've been absolutely just ferocious out there.
So it'll be a call on Jeffersonville. It'll be Center Grove's ball, and it'll be Thompson inbounding it.
Well, Jeffersonville has said quite a few mistakes, I'd say, but they've still been absolutely dominating this game. It shows testament just how much talent and just how good they're able to shoot this basketball.
So Thompson's locked down by P.J. Douglas. South goes for the 3 and misses it once again.
And speaking about this crowd, man, Indiana basketball, there's nothing like it.
Absolutely. South tries to kick it out. The ball doesn't really go where he wants to. And Michael gets the steal. Michael looking. Heavily contested shot, but it doesn't matter. That's Michael Cooper there for you. He's going to get it no matter what.
Those Center Grove players, they were like bulls, and man, Cooper went like the mad dog, ole, and he still got that basket. What an amazing shot
and
by
it's going to
Michael
be
Cooper.
An and one call. You know he's going to go for that 3.
Some nice defense there, able to poke it away, and then the rest is history. He's able to make a play no matter what is around him, whatever defender's hauling down the court trying to get after him.
You know, not to be biased or anything, but it's kind of starting to look like a Floyd Central sort of game again. An absolute blowout right now, 70-35, as Center Grove will inbound the ball.
I'm going to quote the great NCAA basketball 10 when they say, it's time to yell, warm the bus. I'm sorry, but it's probably true.
So South guarded by Pope. South finds a good pass over to good passer. Gilly runs it down the court, but it will be a timeout. I mean, I would want to say Center Grove's got to get on some. If they can, I don't know, lock down Jeffersonville and not able to let them score anymore and then shoot from 100% 3 from beyond the arc the rest of the game, they might have a chance of winning this.
Yeah, they're in a tough position right now. Just when the score is 71-37, it doesn't look too promising, but there is still a lot of time, 6:48. So you never know. You can never say never, because as soon as you know what they say about assuming, so you never know what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know with basketball. I remember watching, I think back in 2016 when it was like the Wisconsin and I think North Carolina game. Wisconsin was absolutely destroying them.
Yeah, there was another game this season in Valparaiso and Western Michigan. There was a 20-point lead. That got evaporated real quick, so you never know.
You got to love college and high school basketball. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
So Elijah Cheeks has the ball. Gets it to... We almost lost a commentator there for a second. We almost lost Tyler Bright.
It's okay. I was able to save myself, kind of poke it back in, get it to the ref in time.
We're all
good.
You're secretly Superman.
So Elijah Cheeks locking down Baxter. Trying to swerve, get that ball. Look at what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep my composure as well. That was. All right, Sean Boyd looking for the. Gets it tipped away from him, loses it, and it'll be Center Grove's ball.
Well, now we're seeing that clock running now due to the lead. Kind of milk the clock a little bit more now that they have a comfortable lead.
Yeah, Wilkerson likes to keep it respectful.
And maybe this is the time where you start seeing those younger players like we mentioned earlier on those JV squads. Maybe that be Longest or Toller coming in to get some action.
Yeah, because those reps in the varsity games, you need that as a JV player. Boost confidence, kind of get a feel for those higher up games. As Thompson shoots for the three, unable to capitalize on that.
Because that's the future of your program.
Absolutely.
These are the players that are coming down the pipeline, and eventually they're going to be in this position that these players are right now with Singleton and Cooper.
So South was unable to get the basket there as Pope trying to dance around the court, trying to find something as he gets the ball off to Wilkerson.
And this crowd starts erupting again.
Yeah,
Sean almost loses the ball, but the crowd is in fact erupting as our JV players step up to the sidelines to hopefully get some good playing time and show themselves off. That'll be Longless and Toller.
I mean, this volcano of a crowd, it's still just, it's still here.
Yeah, and you love to see that support from the crowd. You know, you get real nervous for these kind of games, but when you have the crowd backing you at all times, you know, it takes a little bit of that pressure off. It'll be a substitution, and those JV players are now coming in. Once again, Longest and Toller coming into the court. You'll love to see it.
I mean, if I'm Jeffersonville, you just gotta be like, you know, a snake strangling its prey. You just gotta suffocate him until it's finally time. There's just allow nothing. Just keep safe.
Calhoun will come back onto the court as well. Gilly Pope driving up the court. Trying to shake him off. Hands it off to Jones. Jones to Calhoun. Calhoun back to Gilly. Gilly, Longless back to Gilly. Gilly trying to shake him off with those moves. But the ball rolls outside. Longest gets the rebound, but hands it to South. Doesn't matter. South is unable to get that shot off. Gilly with the ball once again. And it'll be a travel call on Jeffersonville.
I mean, if you're a Jeffersonville fan, like you don't like the fact that it's been like there's not scoring and there's all these miscues, but also it kills time, so it doesn't sting really. It's just like
Tay Harper coming in as well for Jeffersonville. Center Grove goes for another three, but it's really cold from beyond the arc. Tay Harper trying to shake him off. And they're not able to get the ball off of him. That is wild stuff right there. Toller runs it in, and it's blocked, and it's going to be a call on Jeffersonville. The bench does not seem too happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they called a charge on him. I'm assuming that's what that is because
Yeah.
Center Grove has the ball now. Not going to say that I agree with the call, but, you know, nonetheless, you're up by so much. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah,
Coach Wilkerson doesn't mind. You know, it's just be content, finish the game off strong.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, though, this crowd definitely does care.
And another 3 attempt from Center Grove. Once again, same old story. Not able to capitalize off anything on that.
I mean, Sengo's trying to get back in the screen by shooting like the 3-point artillery, but it's just not hitting. It's just going 100 feet out.
And Wilkerson coming back on the court. We got a young team out there playing. Gilly came off. We got Jones, Harper, Longest, Wilkerson, and Toller out there right now. Wilkerson unable to get the hook shot off. It'll be a jump ball or something. And it looks like it'll be Center Grove's ball. It'll be Jude Owen inbounding it.
But yeah, nice for Jeffersonville to kind of snap the win streak for Center Grove. Finish the job done. Now you're up to double digits in the win column so far on the season and moving that much closer to what you want to be and get back to a semifinal and a state title run.
Absolutely. Caleb Jones with the ball right now. Hands it off to Toller. Toller trying to dance around the court. Harper with the ball yet again.
This is amazing clock running.
Oh my Lord. It's a good handoff. Toller gets a shot blocked again. Unlucky from him. Wilkerson looking to lock it down. And Center Groves gets 2 on the board. Wilkerson drives it in. Bounces around the rim a few times. Unable to get it. Toller gets the rebound. Toller fakes it. And he's going to go to the line for 2.
The fan favorite here. Up on the line.
So, you know, we got 40 seconds left in the game. Jeffersonville up 74. Center Grove 43. I mean, what have we liked about this game? There's not really much to, you know, sort of bring up about that. Jeffersonville, I know they've got some pretty stacked games coming up soon. I know they've got the New Albany game coming up for it, and I cannot wait for that.
Yes, there's only a few more home games left on February 11th. They host New Albany. And then they host Jennings County on February the 15th, 21st, Evansville Wrights, and then they close it off with Brownstown Central on February 22nd.
Toller gets the steal, but he tries to get it to Longest as he's on the ground. Center Grove is able to get the ball back, though. And he's going to go for the and one, try to get an extra point on the board, try to make that deficit a little bit less embarrassing.
I mean, if you're Jeffersonville, though, do you try to stack up the score just to put salt in the wound, or what do you do?
I think you chew out the clock. You let it run. A tremendous performance for a tremendous team here tonight. Get the job done. Go home happy with the win.
Absolutely.
Indeed, and that's what's the plan here.
And that's what's going on right now. Caleb Jones just running down the clock.
But
and the I believe that we have won chant is going crazy.
This crowd never disappoints. Welcome to Indiana basketball.
You love to see it. So Jeff takes home the win, 75-45. We thank you all for coming in. Jeff's Boy Basketball presented by Maple Manor Christian Home live on the Red Devil Network. Good night, everybody.